to tell them who is CMAI and why we're here, as well as the program that we're developing and co-developing with our industrial partners and our collaboration with academic institutions. Thank you, Andrea.
You're very welcome. I know that you have some members of your team here as well. I don't know who is going to do the main presentation. Tell me more about your team.
So I'm here today with Martin, who is in charge of the Competencies Forum. So we're working with him and all our partners for the Competencies Forum. I'm as well with Efziba. She is managing everything related to the new program at the CMAI, as well as Shivani, who is the responsible of the communication. So we're here today to answer all type of questions after doing this small introduction about CMAI, our programs, and how can we engage TRACCS member to our competencies forum.
Fantastic. So I'm just going to tell you to take it away. First slide.
Yes, excellent. Thank you again. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you again, TRACCS team, for organizing this info session. We're delighted to have the opportunity to introduce CMAI, the Canadian Mobility and Aerospace Institute. At CMAI, our mission is simple: to connect industry, academic institution, and student. We build innovative work integrated learning, and we co-develop industry-driven programs with our partners to address their current and future talent challenges. As of many of you know, mobility sector across Canada face similar challenges, attracting talents, developing future skills, retaining workers, and preparing technological transformation. I think everyone here uh, well understand these challenges. So what makes CMAI unique is that we bring together stakeholders from different sectors, including rail, aerospace, and increasingly the maritime, to work collectively these challenges rather than in isolation. So our work is organized, as you may see on the screen, around four pillars. It's connect, engage, develop, and recognize. So what brings us to connect is that we're bringing together industry, academic institutions, students, and partners. We engage them to foster collaboration and networking, to build and co-build with them programs to address their common challenges. We develop different type of work integrated learning, networking event, workforce growth, talent development, and the the result of the or the objective, or which is the fourth pillar, is actually recognize what recognize these activities as being a transversal competencies, thus helping industries build the skills they need to remain uh, competitive. So ultimately, our goal is to help create a stronger, more connected mobility ecosystem. The rail, with the help of what we have already built in the aerospace and a lot of success story that we can duplicate in the rail, thus taking into consideration the specific challenges that our partners in the rail industry have, and starting a new milestone with the maritime. So what do we have? And now in the second slide is where we're going to uh, get a little bit into details of the Horizon Rail program and the industry programs. So one of the best example of this approach is our Horizon Rail program. It's designed by the rail industry. So it was designed with our partners in the rail industry, and they are Alstom, Atkins Realis, ACOM, WSP, and Hatch. And it's for the next generation of rail professionals. Horizon Rail serves as a bridge between employer, students, and educational institutions. Through this program, the industry partners can engage in supporting students financially with a amount of money, but not only this, because it helps them participate in exclusive network opportunities. It increases their visibility among future professionals and contribute directly to workforce development in Canada. So the program also provides access to many initiative or program that CMAI has, whether it's publicly funded by EDSC or privately by the industry, as well as our uh, access to our platform, Placement Spot. It's our one and only platform with more than 45,000 user or students, let's say, across Canada. So what we hear consistently from our partners is that workforce challenges are not unique to one sector. The need for engineers, project managers, system specialists, technicians, cybersecurity experts, and so on exists across rail, aerospace, maritime, and infrastructure industries. This is exactly why collaboration and knowledge sharing across these sectors are becoming increasingly important. Sorry. So, what CMAI has already delivered to the rail industry beyond the Horizon Rail program, which is part of it, is connecting with the students, giving visibility to the organization. We have established partnership with institutions such as Ontario Tech University, Polytechnic University, to support rail-focused talent development and industry engagement, as well as we initiate also our collaboration with McMaster. So there was a new rail engineering specialization program that was launched in Ontario Tech and Polytechnique, and CMAI was collaborating with these academic institutions and connecting them with industrial partners so we can build around this cohort the program, which is Horizon Rail, but also create opportunities for employers to connect directly with students through, as I've mentioned, networking event, employer engagement, but also we have to make to build visibility for this rail career among thousands of students. We have to bring visibility that the rail is an option for the graduate students or for the students who are actually enrolled in any engineering or other field of study. So among all this, and which is part as well of the Horizon program, is the Competencies Forum. The Competencies Forum, with its special third and fourth edition, was mainly focusing and including the rail to create a national discussion around rail and its challenge, its workforce development, future skills, and the competencies needed around uh, the whole mobility mobility sector. So most importantly, we have created a space that's collaborative where rail companies can work together alongside with academia and other mobility sector to better understand the challenges and to identify solution collectively. And we believe that this is only the the beginning. So as TRACCS member, you already helping shape the future of Canada's transportation ecosystem. But today, we would love to have you join Competencies Forum. It's on September 18, Ontario Tech Universities. Whether you're looking to increase your visibility with the future talent, whether you're looking to connect with more than 200 students or to showcase your organization through a kiosk, to contribute to a panel discussion, or simply to learn from organization around ecosystem. We find a lot of this uh, forum is kind of a platform where all these are gathered under one roof, and there are still places and kiosks are still available. So we are currently finalizing kind of the partners and the participation. So the flagship event of this year is the Competencies Forum. Again, it's taking place in September 18 at Ontario Tech. This year's theme is Interconnected Canada, and the forum will bring together again always many stakeholders, leaders from industry, uh, academics, students, and even government representatives. The forum focuses on breaking down the silos between transportation sectors, identifying transferable skills, understanding future workforce need, and building stronger connection between industry and education. So this year we expect over 200 students from Ontario Tech, Centennial College, Durham College, TMU, and other institutions alongside with employer uh, around Canada. And there are many leading organizations such as Alstom, Atkins Realis, Hitachi Rail, GHD, CAE, Beltextron Canada that are already involved. And the event, as I've mentioned, will feature panels. The two panels discussion. The first one will be Interconnected Canada, building a shared vision for Canadian mobility. And the second panel is about transferable skills, and it's preparing talent for the future mobility.
Sarah,
So
I would like to mention to everyone, I was fortunate enough to be a part of the Competences Forum last year in Montreal, and I found the panels to be wonderful, enlightening. I saw the engagement with the students. It was fantastic. I had my personal challenge was that my French was not very good. We made it work. But the opportunity to connect with all these students who are trying to figure out what their best options are, this is unparalleled because they are eager to know, and we have an industry that's eager to bring them on board, right? So tell us, Sarah, who can go and represent the organizations in at the kiosks? Is it just people from HR? Like, what types of professionals do you have there at the kiosks?
in fact, we always recommend that we have kind of a mix. Yes, HR, if they're promoting whether internship or early employment or any other opportunities, whether for the students or new graduate. But also, we always like to have, people working on a project. If the organization has any engineers, so they can, have these type of hands-on discussion and what will a career in this industry look like. The HR can maybe be here for the process, how to get in, what are the opportunities. But as well, we always recommend to have those two profiles, people who are working on a project or engineers or even project management alongside with HR. So at least uh, the students or the participant there will be able to have the 360 visibility, whether engineers, technicians, project management, like, have someone who is a hands-on, because the objective is actually visibility for the whole rail industry. So we don't want just what's the process to get in. No, once I'm in, what will what my days will look like as an engineer, as a technician, as a project management. So this is what the two different profile that we recommend to be present.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that because I think that it is important that we give students a clear picture not only about what the path is to get into the company, but what does that career in that industry looks like? How many people can a company bring to a kiosk?
We're open to up to five per organization. So, diversify the profile is the best way. In some organizations, especially uh, uh, medium and large organization, even in HR, there are different sections. There are some early careers, which is mainly students. Some of them are campus recruitment. So we are flexible and we can accommodate up to five representatives per organization.
Fantastic. And Sarah, can you share with us a little bit of the agenda? You mentioned two panels. Like from the moment of starting, what does it look like? The agenda, the schedule, and if you already have any confirmed speakers that you can share their names, that would also be fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. So the agenda of the forum and how it will look like as order by time is we will start at 10, just to set up to get uh, things ready, and the official opening is at 11. So what we are looking to start is with an opening of the dean at Ontario Tech, and then the first panel, which is Interconnected Canada, for 45 minutes. After that, there is the option to network. So it will be like a 1 hour, 15 minutes to do some networking where the students are going to visit the kiosk around the panel, and also the objective is actually to initiate these type of quality networking, so students can continue the discussions with the panelists. And then at 12:15 we will have our a second panel, which is mainly about transferable skills, and we will be having an introduction of what the CMAI have developed and compiled with many industries, which is mainly rail and aerospace. What are the competencies that are common to those two industries? And we will have discussion around the transferable skills, and uh, uh, to finally close by another networking session, which is open for the industrial partners and students to connect together. So this is as for the format. As for the panelists, we're still in the process of finalizing, but we do have panelists from three different industry: rail, aerospace, and uh, uh, maritime, on each and every panel, because this is the this is the objective.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for all the information you've brought us, Sarah. Now, I would like to invite our audience to raise their hands and ask questions. So if you want to put them in the chat, you can do that, or send a reaction, raise your hand, and we'll call on you. Sarah is here and her team, they're all here to answer your questions. And of course, we will send you their information. Yes, Ian. Go ahead.
Hi there. Can you hear me okay? My headphones have been dodgy a bit today. Good.
Perfectly.
Yes, thank you, Sarah, for the presentation, and thanks, Andrew, putting it together. I mean, just quick about my background. I'm currently embedded here in WSP at the moment, and it's prompted me to have a word with Sebastian to see what we are actually doing at the forum on that Friday. So that's one bit. But my question actually is how much interest have you had from municipalities in terms of O&M, your TTCs or your Ontario Northlands or whoever?
In fact, we are in the process of engaging with us on in the Competencies Forum, Metrolinx, and TTC. So we are in the process, and we're so looking forward for their participation. By the way, as well, Jan, I also we have moved forward with WSP for their presence in the Competencies Forum, because also WSP is part of our Horizon Rail program.
Exactly.
And as I mentioned, it's the first, event that connect, and that's part of the Horizon, as I mentioned, Rail program is the Competencies Forum. As well, were finalizing the representative for the WSP in the Competencies Forum. We will be finalizing the representative soon. So yes, it's engaging because we want to bring together, as I mentioned, different stakeholders so they can connect and have this quality discussion together.
No, fantastic. Okay, well, no, it's very much food for thought for me to look behind the scenes here and see who's going from there. But no, it's very good that you've got that engagement going with the the agencies and municipalities, because certainly for students coming into the rail network, the challenge Canada has is the same across the world. Is so many young people just do not think, what opportunities does the industry have? And it's only when you start peeling back the various layers, you realize pretty much every function in life, there's a role in the rail industry somewhere where you can make a massive difference. So no, I'm very, very supportive of this. So thank you.
Welcome. And also, by the way, just as well, we were in TRACCS Day, and it was our initiative as well to bring students to TRACCS Day. And and the testimonial that they had is like they didn't even know that they have access to this industry. They didn't even know what are the potential of their career in this industry. So we would love maybe next time to share the testimonial of the students after they participate in this type of event. And one of the KPI of our Horizon Rail program is actually to give visibility. Yes, it's a financial support for the students. We really want to put the railway specialization that Ontario Tech and Polytechnic did, and this is part of also our support for them, but also to give the rail, to make it accessible, to give this visibility to the partners is very important to us.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Ian. I want to mention something else too, right? So what you're doing with the Competencies Forum is great for the industry as a whole to connect with students. The students learn about the industry. That's all great and all. But I also found selfishly a different benefit from participating last year. And it was that I met up with students who were interested in volunteering. In our case, as an association, volunteers are very important. They wanted an internship and an opportunity to learn while on the job. So I was able to get through the mini wheels and micro wheels, the opportunity to really engage. And so we had a few students who supported our organization, and they helped us tremendously with in that case, they worked with data. So they helped us with our data infrastructure and architecture. And that was a fantastic experience, both for us and the students. So I think that there are a lot more sides to this potential collaboration. And I think that it would be a shame to really let that slide. We are close in the date to the event because it's September 18th, so we have 1 month. I do believe that is plenty enough time to get your teams to agree. What are the goals that this event can satisfy? And I can tell you it's been amazing for us. So I want to take this opportunity, Sarah, to thank you. And if anybody has any other questions, we're ready for them. So
yeah, absolutely. If you would like also to learn more about whether the Competencies Forum, Horizon Rail, or any other initiative, as Andrea said, what we call IWIL, which is innovative work integrated learning, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here, and there is the event at CMAI IMACA www.cmaI.ca, where you can write to us, or now I'd be happy to answer any question.
That's good. Well, we have a shy audience today, I think. I hope that we've answered all the questions. However, Shivani from CMAI's team put in the chat the email that you can use to reach out to them. We will be sending you some notes about this and a contact for their team, so you can have all of that in your inbox briefly. Very
Thank
well.
you.
I
Excellent.
think, okay, let's see. There's another. Okay, Sid, you're excited for the event. That's fantastic news. We're looking forward to seeing you there. Very well. Thank you everyone for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day and talk to your team, talk to your colleagues. If this is not the right thing for you right now, maybe someone else can take advantage of it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Very well. That
I
went
think that
well.
went. I think so too.
Yeah. Let me stop this.